Hey rappers, what's good? Today I got 4 tips to help find your sound as a rapper in 2018. Hey, what's up? My name is Hitplay of Hitplaybeats.com, and my goal is to help provide rappers with the knowledge they're going to need in order to turn their dreams into their careers. So if you're a serious rapper, make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below and the notification bell to never miss out on any new videos. Also, if you like any of the beats in the background of this video, I'll have the direct links listed in the description below. Okay, so tip number 1 is have a consistent sound in the beats that you're choosing. So this means that you need to pick a genre or two and stick to them. And you just have to pick whatever you like to make the most. Whatever resonates with you at your core is what you should be making in the first place. So that means don't try to rap on everything just to show off and to show people that you can do everything. You want to focus on what you like to make the most and stick to that genre, because you'll grow a fan base that way based on a genre that you choose and that you're consistent with. If you're bouncing around to too many different genres, it's just going to confuse new potential fans and it's going to halt your growth. Imagine if an artist like Future, who primarily raps on trap beats, all of a sudden switched over to country music. Everybody who followed him because they liked his trap music and they liked his style, he's gonna lose a lot of followers. Like, there will still be people that will follow him because they're his true fans and stuff like that, but for the most part, like, a lot of people that like his music, they follow him because they like that sound. So that being said, as an artist that's looking to have a sound or have a particular style, you need to be consistent and it needs to be coherent, meaning that you need to have not a lot of the same thing, but a lot of a similar style and something that's similar that carries throughout your music. So if you're thinking about wanting to do a different genre, so like say you're going from trap music and you want to do West Coast music, then you want to find an artist that's already doing West Coast music and do a song with him and collaborate with them. This way it's not going to be weird because he's already doing that style of music, and so when you show that to your fan base, it makes sense when they go and find his other music and it's like, oh, he's a West Coast artist, so he did a feature with him. This also, if your fan base likes that style of music or that type of music, that'll allow you to know, like, okay, I can make more of this and it'll be okay for my fan base. So this is also a reason why type beats exist in the first place. It's going to allow you to find a bigger artist sound or a similar sound that a bigger artist would use and allow you to embody that in your own way, and you can create your own style through that as well. All right, so tip number 2 is experiment with different effects on your voice. So this is a huge advantage of having your own home studio, is having the freedom and not having the time constraint of paying for studio time just to kind of experiment and mess around and practice and see what sounds cool and what doesn't. Some artists that come to mind that have a specific vocal effect that they use a lot is like Travis Scott or The Weeknd or Nav. All of them have like a specific type of vocal texture that they add after they're done recording or during the recording process as well, that kind of gives them their own distinct sound that helps them stand out. And so a lot of people just think that, you know, throwing autotune on your voice is going to get you to kind of stand out and sound, or at least trying to get you to sound similar to those people, but a lot of them don't actually use autotune. They're using different effects. Sometimes they do use autotune, but they're layering so many different things over top of it that it's not just autotune on its own. So if you want to experiment with different vocal effects and stuff like that, if you're going to a studio already, you can just book some time and get with the engineer and see if you guys can come up with a sound or some sort of preset or just something that you can put on your voice that helps you stand out, so that way you know that that's your vocal effect. Or the other option I would really highly recommend is just getting your own studio set up, because they have bundles on Amazon for like $200 that come with like a mic and interface and software, and you can just experiment with that and use that. It's not going to be the greatest setup, but it'll give you enough to kind of know what you're going to sound like when you go to record and give you an idea of like what you can tell your engineer to put on your voice. And just another benefit of having a home studio is the freedom of being able to practice and just kind of mess around and not worry about being judged if you do something weird or if you just want to see what something sounds like, or maybe a melody or something like that. Okay, so tip number 3 is experiment with your flows and how you deliver your lyrics. So another way you can kind of stand out a little bit more is having your own kind of unique patterns that you like to use, or your different flows. Some ideas for this and like how you can find that: you can actually use a metronome or like a metronome app on your phone. And a metronome is just something that musicians use to kind of keep time. It's just like a click track or something like that. And you can set it to whatever tempo you want, and you can kind of rap either in between them or on beat or like whatever, but it'll help you find different ideas and different flows you can use in different songs. Also, if you're in the studio and you also want a click track as well, you can actually ask your engineer to put on a click track, and it'll have like a little click in the background that'll help you stay in time more. And the other part of this is delivery. So that's how you either pronounce words or you put it forward, or how you kind of sound. So some ideas of like how you can kind of stand out just by the way that you're sounding or saying different words is like, think about Lil Yachty. No one really sounds like Lil Yachty. He's got such a distinct voice, and that kind of helps him stand out as well. All right, and tip number 4 is find 1 to 3 producers that you like their sound and stick with them. Most producers either have a style they prefer to make the most, or they're known for making a certain style. Like some producers are known for making like really dope trap beats, and others are known for making like really great R&B beats. You can use that to your advantage and find a select group that have the same style that you like and just use them, and you're always going to have a consistent and coherent sound because of that. It also means that you're probably never going to run out of any music that you can write to and create songs from. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure you go ahead and like this video down below so more people can find it. And if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, go ahead and leave them in the comment section below, as well as any ideas for future videos. Also, don't forget to head over to hitplaybeats.com if you need any new beats. And until next time, guys, I'll see you later. Peace.